Hello, everybody. I'm glad to see a bunch of you made it out there. I'm going to introduce these guys to you one at a time here. I think you all know who that is. That's Gunner. How you doing, Gunner?
I'm fantastic. Just getting my laptop here. I realized that in a pinch I needed something to drink.
Yeah, you got to get ready for that.
Yeah.
Hang on, Gunner. Let me throw on here. We're going to throw, who's that? That's Cool Whip. He joined us right there. How you doing, buddy?
What's up? I got a little bit of something to drink right there.
Hey, everybody's running for their alcohol before the show, I see. Okay, yeah. We got somebody else here. Let's get him on here. Yeah, there we go. We got Willie, and he's drinking water. Okay. So, everybody knows who's right here. We're still missing Charlie Blood. He's up in the mountains of Louisiana trying to get on the internet right now, I'm sure. But I'm going to let Gunner, I'm going to let you tell us about yourself and tell the new, Mel's on here. Hi, Mel. So tell us about yourself, your channel, your bike, whatever you do for work, whatever you want.
Well, my name is Shane, and I've been a tattoo artist for 30 years as of this April. That's a pat on the back in case you were wondering.
Oh, okay. I got his tattoos. They're great.
Yeah, I'm also an author. I enjoy riding motorcycles and just generally getting up to no good. And I'm glad to see everybody showing up in the comments. That's great.
Yeah. How about you there, Cool Whip? What do you want to say about yourself there? Oh, wait a minute, Gunner, you didn't tell us about your web, your YouTube site.
Yeah, Harley One Forever. Harley
okay.
digit number one forever. Yeah, just anything motorcycles really. There just seems to be a lot of rally stuff on there. I got a 2016 Heritage Softail, and I actually just a couple days ago went on a ride, so I videoed a lot of that. So that'll be coming up soon. But,
Gunner, did you mention about your chef and Gunner's beer tasting channel?
Oh, yes. We have a YouTube channel, which was, I don't know, a lot of years ago. I recommended that, since Gary was into filmography and just filmed everything, all much to, everyone's chagrin, I recommended that he get a YouTube channel and get it monetized, and he did that. And I didn't do that. So one day he turned around, flipped it around on me, he said, "Why aren't you monetized, dude?" And so that's what we're trying to do. Chef and I realized that we had a fondness for fine ales, and decided to learn a little bit and start our own channel. So that's where we're at right now.
Yeah, and you guys have not. Y'all should join everybody's channel here because everybody's got something different. Gunner and Chef's site there. Man, I didn't know that much about beer. And Cool Whip down there, I don't think he knew that much about beer because he don't like beer.
I learned a lot just by watching his video.
Yeah.
And I don't know a whole lot about it. I just like to drink them. That's all I know.
We learned a lot about beer just by watching other people's. There's Real Ale Craft Beer. Props to the guys over in England, and there's some really good channels here. And one of these days, I'll do a video on who you should be subscribed to if you really like beer and enjoy the flavor and learning about it. Yeah, there's lots of guys out there that are available, and I'm seeing some people in the comments right now.
That are your people?
Yeah, there's we got Shane and MD168 thumbs like. Right
Yeah.
on. And thanks for the support, everybody. Appreciate that.
Well, let me introduce you to the fourth guy. We still got two more to go, but one's lost in the hills and the other one's lost in California. But that next guy there, you know him as Willie McBedirty. Tell us about yourself, Willie.
Well, yeah, like you said, Willie might be dirty. I mean, Nick be dirty. It's kind of a fictitious thing that was fun.
Get a little closer to your mic, buddy.
Oh, okay. Now can you hear me?
Yeah, but we can see too much of you.
Too much. All right. No, it's just kind of a fictitious thing that Gary sat down and said, hey, this describes you, Willie. My real name's Tim, but everybody out there, you're going to know me as Willie. I'm a lot behind the scenes with the earlier, well, what was it, 16, 17, 18 videos. I was the videoer with Gary being the star. So you didn't see too much of me, but every now and then you do.
Yeah, but you also have a YouTube site, and if you guys are into model trains, man, this guy builds some awesome stuff, or used to. Now prices are high, you can't even build it.
I had surgery on my hand, so I haven't been able to do it for about 6 months. But I hand build in scale turnouts and custom build them. So I've built stuff that you don't ever see in the world. 4, 5, 6 out of one turnout.
Do you see? Hey, you guys see in the comments what I see there? Where is your picture window? You guys know who that is, don't you?
That's Dave.
That's Simply Dave. Happy Easter, Simply Dave. You're supposed to be here. Also, there's Frosty Travels. And we got Mike, naturally, of MD168. Welcome, guys. And we were trying to get you on here, Simply Dave, but nobody knows your email address. You're kind of secretive.
He'll be on the next one.
Yeah, we'll get his ass on there.
I know how to get a hold of him.
Happy to you too, Frosty.
Yeah.
I wasn't seeing
Frosty,
anything. I had to push
Frosty.
the dummy button to be able to see everybody's comments. Duh.
Yeah, you got to do that. Hey, Simply Dave, will you join us next time if we send you a link?
Question mark.
Yeah, question mark. Will you?
Will you?
Oh,
He's got. What is that?
he just give us a monkey thing. Thanks.
Yeah.
Too many monkeys jumping on the bed.
That's Simply Dave's trailer too, isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. He built that.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a interview on
Cool Whips page.
all over the web. It just ain't mine. Everybody interviews him when he pulls
Yeah,
it. There,
he's got a lot of different videos.
hey, look at that. Mr. G 1965 is in the house.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Nice to see you, Mr. G.
Hey, Mr. G.
How you doing?
We
Well,
could put him on camera, but he'd have to borrow one.
We got to get some information about you now, Gary. There's a lot of people from my channel, I'm sure, that are going to be checking this out too.
Okay, well, hey, my name's G. RAThbun. Like Gunner said there, he's the one who talked me into doing this thing, making money and stuff. I'd always put videos on here. I've been taking videos and photos since I was probably in grade school. and I've been going to Sturgis since 1990. And a lot of rallies and stuff that I went on with these guys. Got my first Harley when I met Sweet Vicky, the other woman I was married to wouldn't let me have a Harley. I had to pay her money just to get her to stay. So anyway, that's when I got my first Harley, when I met Vicky back in 1988. That's a long time. And that, as far as Harleys go, the guy over here, I don't know which side he's on, you guys, but that guy right over there, Gunner, and Willie, wherever he is, he's down there or over there.
I'm down below.
Gunner, we built him his first Harley Davidson. And Willie down there. Let's see, I think I taught you to ride a motorcycle.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, back when you was about 12. So, and that makes him about 10 now, because I'm not very old myself. That's my story, guys.
That was the first bike I was on.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, that was a pretty nice bike that I got on too. I was about 100 pounds lighter at the time. So that FXR that they sold me was quite a project. It was good bike. I miss it. We have Chef joining us in the comments there.
Is that Chef? Hey, well.
Chef. He's actually out there on the road. Thanks for the comment there.
All right, Chef.
I see.
Man,
Well, hey, Chef, we're hoping to drag Chef out to Sturgis, but we have to drag him out there screaming and crying because he don't want to stay in the tent, and he don't like people, from what I understand. He likes us.
Well,
Is that right, Chef?
Awesome.
All right. Hey, well, let's get down to here where you know who we all are. Now, you probably really need to subscribe to these guys' channels. It would help them out tremendously if you do. It don't cost you nothing to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell, but Gunner's about 800 people short of being making a penny a video, and I know I don't sound like much.
800.
How many do you have? Willie, how many people do you got following you?
3.
Okay, he's short about 995.
My equipment and skills are still in the first grade.
Huh?
It's a learning process for sure.
How many people do you got there, Cool Whip?
I just turned 1,700 coming back from Daytona.
You're doing good, yeah. So anyway, it don't cost you guys nothing. You just click on to everybody's site, hit the subscribe button, and you don't even have to watch this if you don't want to. Pardon?
I said it's fun and it's entertaining.
Yeah, especially Gunners.
Yeah.
And well, don't forget Cool Whips. He got his nickname honestly.
Yeah.
Can you throw a picture up there, Gunner? Because I can't do it.
A picture of what?
Or you can just go to the YouTube channel and click on all the videos and find it. Because it's in there somewhere.
Go to Cool Whip's site. It's right down there underneath him there. Harley One Forever. Check that website out if you want to see some girls. Oh, hey, Mel says she's following you, Willie, so that's 4.
Oh, okay. Cool.
You're getting there.
Most
All right.
I threw up a picture of some guy that got in the middle of my photograph. You know, we're not in Sturgis, we're in Deadwood there, but some guy just walked in front of me and photobombed me, and I thought I'd put it up there so everybody could see. Share that, Rat.
Do what?
Can you see the one I'm sharing?
No, it's full down there. Oh, matter of fact, we should be getting Augie on here pretty soon. Yeah, we don't want to take time for that.
All right.
We're waiting for, matter of fact, let me remove that thing right there. Get that all the way. I don't even know how to get that out of there. There we go.
We had about 3 practice runs, so that hey, there's Charlie Blood.
Yeah, we're all still learning here. So
He was backstage.
Oh, Charlie.
He said he was backstage. You try to get on again, Charlie.
Yeah, try again, Charlie. I didn't see you down there. We got too much going on. Give it a try, Charlie. Because Augie, I don't know where he is. He's probably still in bed with two different girls.
Only
That
two?
all?
We know, you know, Augie. Hopefully, it's just the girls.
Well, looks like you got my what is it? My email address is spelled
Oh,
wrong.
there's Charlie. Hang on, guys. There we go. There's Charlie.
All right.
There we go.
Okay, Charlie, can you hear us?
Yeah, I hear y'all pretty good.
Okay, I already introduced everybody else. This is Charlie. What do you want to tell us about yourself, Charlie?
Other than I'm getting old, I'm from Pineville, Louisiana, and I'm not the highest spot in the state. We're only 28 foot above sea level. I'm a Vietnam vet. Came back in '71, and I was a canine handler. And I worked in the oil and gas industry offshore Louisiana until I retired in 2015. I'm married to my lovely wife for 18 years, the first of next month. And I'm glad I got getting to meet you guys.
Glad to meet you too.
We were
Charlie.
talking about our first Harley Davidsons.
Yeah, my first one was a electric glide
Yeah.
standard.
Well, and Cassandra had one and got wrecked. She wrecked hers, right? Got hurt bad.
Yeah, she had a 2007 electric glide. What do you call it? The big one, the fancy one. Then she
Hey,
wrecked
Mr.
it.
G.
She ran off.
See you later,
in a
Mr.
ditch.
G. Mr. G just had to leave. I think he had a sheep out there he had to go take care of.
Oh shit! You gotta take care of when you're a farmer.
Oh, maybe I wasn't supposed to tell everybody about Mr. G and his sheep.
Yeah,
Bad boy.
does he?
See you, buddy.
Yeah,
He's a good
I bet-
farmer. He has
I bet he
Velcro
wears.
gloves.
I missed what you said.
I said he was a good farmer. He has Velcro gloves.
Oh yeah, yeah. And he wears
here's
boots.
something.
He
We
wears
got
boots.
something from Down Under Simply Dave.
Hello.
We may
My
be
wife
there.
cut me off.
Yeah.
The answer is yes, Simply Dave. At least I will anyway.
Well, if he is, I probably will be too. So, hey, here's the deal, guys. On this video, we don't want to make it too long. It's already been going on for 20 minutes, and we haven't even started anything. We're going to come on periodically. Each one of these guys you're looking at right there will sponsor a online video. I'm sponsoring this one. They'll each have something else to say, and that way we spread it around. So what we're going to talk about today is camping. Now, I don't know how many different places you all camped, Gunner, and where all have you camped?
Well, I have camped up at Elkhorn. I think that's Spearfish. There's some cabins out there. That's the first time we came down. We met a guy named Danny C, and he hooked us up with a cabin. We didn't have anywhere to stay. Met this guy at a gas station. He dropped his Palm Pilot or whatever the heck it was, and Catfish started talking to him. Catfish is a good friend of mine, a rider, and Catfish talked to him, and we had a place to stay within 5 minutes. And I have also stayed at Hog Heaven, and I really enjoyed that campground a lot. I think the prices have gone up a little bit for what you get, but it is a very accessible campground, and as far as staying in that in the Sturgis area, that's it for me. Those two spots.
Yeah. How about you, Cool Whip?
Well, I mean, I've been there 3 times, and all 3 times I stayed at Hog Heaven, based on your recommendations, Gary.
Yeah.
And that's how I got started with that. So I've not stayed anywhere else. I mean, and I feel like Kathmandu is going to have a lot to live up to this year, because I really like Hog Heaven. I mean, I think their restrooms are all clean, and everybody there is so nice, and the
Good
outside
place.
bar. the outside bar is just wonderful, and I mean, so they got a lot to live up to.
Yeah. The only thing they are raising their prices yearly, and it's $40 to get in for a dirt spot now, and it's about $1,000 for an RV. So, but that's what that is. I couldn't get in there this year. Charlie already had his deal out there at Kathmandu, and so that's where we're going to stay there as at Kathmandu. Charlie, tell us a little bit about that. Well, wait a minute. Let's go back to Willie. I know where you stayed, Willie. You stayed where I was, so that's the end of that. Okay, shut up. You stayed at Hog Heaven too. Both times you were out there.
Yep. On the trip there, we stayed at the KOA in Cody, Wyoming. That was a good spot too.
Yeah.
For coming from our direction going.
Okay. All right. Now we're going to talk about Kathmandu, which is where we're going to stay this year. So let's let Charlie's been there before. Tell us about it, Charlie, if you can. You're kind of starting to break her up. Oh.
Can y'all hear? I'm having trouble. Y'all sound like gargoyles talking. I got trouble with my sound. Can y'all hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you okay. Go ahead and tell us about Kathmandu.
I'm gonna have to skip out and come back, Gary. Something wrong with my mic.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and start it. Kathmandu is what we figure. It was on exit 34, so it's not far from Sturgis. Sturgis is exit 32 and 30, and there's also a back way to get around all the traffic from Kathmandu. You can, I think, go down to 37, and you end up going in past Buffalo Chip into that way somewhere. I'm not for sure, but I know you can get that way. So that way you avoid all the traffic. And if you all remember going out there, there's lots of traffic out there.
There is.
So, the prices at there, if you're just going to tent it, it's like $25 a night, unless you wanted to stay the full time. The full time drops the price down. For 10 days, you get it for $17.50 a night. Now that's considerably cheaper, I think, than Hog Heaven.
That's non-electric, right?
That's non-electric. And they said you could throw your tent. They say, here, give them your money, and you can throw your tent pretty much anywhere. So what we'll do is anybody that wants to camp out there, Charlie will be there with his RV, and I'll be there with mine. So you guys will be able to camp next to us, maybe even in the exact same spot. We'll have electricity, and so we can share that with charging your cameras, phones, and everything. I see you, Charlie.
So we had a question. Nomad IHC asked, how's the tent camping at Kathmandu? I thought maybe Charlie had an idea on that, because he'd been
Charlie,
there.
can you hear that? Can you hear us? Charlie.
He's having a tough time still.
Yeah, I'm having a lot of trouble hearing you guys.
Tell us about
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah. Tell us about the tent camping.
Yeah, they have some pretty nice areas to camp. One of them is kind of right behind where the big bathhouse. They have a real nice bathhouse, and they have like a big snack bar that cooks 3 meals a day, and a little bar there on the outside where you can have a few toddies. It's really convenient. Last year, we had some people camp right across from our RV, but they only stayed a couple of days because the wind was bad or something. They had to leave. But it's a pretty nice park. I mean, it's only 4 miles from Sturgis. It's easy to get to. The only thing I advise, if you look at your map, when you go to get on the interstate, you can stay on that road, and it goes through Meade, General Meade State Park or something. It's a gravel road. I took that last year to cut through, because you come out just as you're coming out of Sturgis by the big VA hospital. It's a good shortcut, but it's rough. It's too rough to just want to ride every day. So it's just as easy to go to Sturgis 4 miles and stay on the highway. But Kathmandu, everybody, of course, we didn't use the bathhouse. We had a camper, but everybody said they were really clean, nice, well taken care of. They got a little guy drives around there on a cart with ice and stuff. You can get buy from them and get the ice. And like I said, there's a place to eat, a place to have a few drinks. So all in all, it's really not bad, and it's close. Main thing.
That's good.
Sounds good.
They said also on their deal here, they say if you're wanting to be a hard partier and stay up and raise all kinds of cane all night long, they said don't stay there. They want a good, quiet campground.
It's
which
quiet
is
there. It's not a. It's not a Glencoe or one of them other places. This is a quiet place. They don't want you.
Yeah.
You can ride your bike at night in there, but they don't want a lot of rough house, and they don't have all that, and no nude women and all that.
Sure. Well, maybe we.
So,
hey.
When you get there.
Well, the thing about it is having a quiet place. We can go into town and see all the girls we want. We can go party anywhere we want, but then when we want to get some rest, we can go back to the campsite.
Hey, Charlie, do they have a security gate or check your
Cassandra and I would.
Did you catch
that?
A
reception center?
No. Do they have like a security gate or do they check wristbands coming in and out to make sure that people that don't belong in there?
They check wristband. They check wristbands. They give you a wristband.
Okay.
And there's somebody by the gate to check it. And
Yeah,
I don't know. Me being like I am, we would go to bed about 10 o'clock. So I don't know if the gate closes or not.
What I was told by Mike,
you have a gate.
Mike told me that the guy that owns Kathmandu, and if you guys decide to stay there, tell him you want to stay next to RAThbun. He'll know who that is. So, because he got a giggle out of RAThbun, Kathmandu.
But also,
go ahead.
I also forgot that last year they had a bus that would pick you up and bring you downtown and pick you up about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning and bring you back. I think it ran on the schedule, but I don't know the schedule. But I think the last bus was like 2:30 or something in the morning. So you can leave your bike there, ride the bus down there, and you ain't got to drive that thing back and get hurt. So that's a good thing.
That way you can have a drink or two.
Right.
Well, what I was told I talked to Mike and I said, how about people coming in, just wanting to visit us? They said, you can come in. You don't need a wristband. You check in and you leave your license or something there, driver's license, so they know you'll be coming back out to get that. And you can come in and visit us anytime you want. So you can do that. You can also, if you got a RV, it's only $175 more if you want somebody to join you in your RV, but it's the same price as if you're going to be in your tent anywhere anyhow. Frosty's telling us something here. Let's see what he's saying.
Tent camping with electric, $175 per person plus $100 for site. Bring a 75-foot cord. No AC units with tent camping. Thanks, Frosty.
Yep. Thank you, Frosty. What else we got to say about that? Well, that's where it's at. It's not far from Sturgis. It's quiet. If there's not many RV, the rates, Frosty, are I'm paying $900 for 10 days. Uh-oh, Charlie disappeared. Charlie's paying $960 because I don't have the complete full hookups. And Charlie has, I had to answer a question. Charlie has complete hookups and I only have water and electricity. and so it saves me $60. I'd rather pay the $60 and got the full meal deal, but there's none available. So that's why we're talking about this right now to you guys, because the earlier you check into any place, the more chance you're going to get to stay there. He
Yeah.
said he always has room for tent spaces, and like I said, I'm hoping that Cool Whip and anybody in tents stay right next to us. So
Yeah, I'm going to be booking soon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll party good together, quiet, and just hang out and have a great time. We're going to be there. I'm going to be there 10 days. And how long are you going to be there, Cool Whip?
I plan on getting there. Well, I guess it'll be 10 days. It's going to be the whole rally. I'm going to get there on the Wednesday before the official start date. I believe it's the 3rd, maybe, or the 4th, or the 3rd. Wednesday the 3rd.
Yeah.
I may leave Saturday. That'd be the latest. The following Saturday.
Yeah. And Gunner, if you can go, what would be your ideal to go? I know you're saving every penny you can because these guys haven't joined your site yet. It's all their fault.
It's my fault for not winning that lottery ticket I didn't buy. I don't know.
Super chat somewhere. I don't know if I didn't activate it, but we need to get the super chat going on one of these so they can donate money.
Oh yeah, whatever that is.
We need some help for some of our friends to go to purchase.
We need a Gunner GoFundMe page.
Yeah, it's been a slow couple of years in my business because of COVID and whatnot. So last year I pretty much shot the wad when I went to Sturgis. And having a little difficulty keeping it. Now this year, of course, guys, it's not only that, but it's gas prices. It's go Brandon. I'm sorry, but
yeah,
there's. I mean, when you go to a gas station and diesel $6.50 or whatever it is, and regular premium unleaded's $5 some odd, it's stupid. This is stupid. And pricing people out of taking any type of vacation. So if I can go, I certainly will. If I can find a way to do it cheaply, I will. But it's still kind of up in the air for me, guys. That's it.
Yeah. Well, how many days would you say if you did get to go?
If I was going, I think my usual time is it's two days on the road because we like to drive comfortably. 700 is a little bit much for this old man's butt. So a couple of days to get there, and I'm usually good for about 3 days at Sturgis. I just get worn out, and then I like to get back on the road and go back home. So it was about 7 or 8 days, and I'd be good.
Yeah. Charlie, what I seen you giggling about that fuel price. I know what you're thinking. So go ahead and tell how long.
I buy 142 gallons at a time. Well, I don't always because I fill up at half tank now, but I hold 142 gallons, so figure that out.
Yeah, that's brutal.
Yeah, I figured it's going to cost me 43 cents a mile to go out there and back, and I think it's going to cost Charlie over 50 cents a gallon, 50 cents a mile to go out there and back. But at my age and Charlie's age, if we don't go this year, who knows if we'll make it next year?
That's exactly right. And I really, really enjoy it so much. So I decided I'm going, gas prices or not.
And Charlie and I both are going to get out there on Wednesday also. That I think that's the 4th.
I think so.
Yeah. So we're going to be out there. So you guys come on over and see us anytime you want. And what else? Anybody got any questions about Paul? Paul, here. This guy is from England. How much is gas in the U.S.? Well, in my town, I don't know. I haven't got gas in my town. I'm afraid to. How much is it over in Twin Falls?
Last time I looked, it was just over $5
for premium or diesel.
For premium.
Premium.
Yeah, diesel was more. Obviously, it was closer to $6.
Yeah. How about you, Cool Whip? Fuel prices?
Well, I always get the cheap stuff anyway, so except for the bike. But up the street from me, I mean, I must have the cheapest gas in town, but it was like $3.42.
Yeah.
But if you go 1 mile down the street, it's $3.99, and that's for the 87. But it is a little bit over $4 for if you get the 93 for the bikes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much is it down there in Louisiana there?
I think I don't think I'm gonna lie to you, but I think it's $3.55 was the Walmart price when I went by Walmart day before yesterday coming into the lake.
Yeah.
So
It's over $4.
it went down.
per
It was up to $3.79, almost $4. But there's lots of places around town that are $4, and diesel's $4.70 something, just like it is about everywhere. So that's about what it varies by area.
Yeah, I don't know what Paul just said there because I don't know what sterling per liter is.
I think he's from a different country. I think.
Yeah, he's from England.
Okay.
Well, a gallon is about a little over 3 liters.
420 in
really?
Colorado. I saw what you
Hey,
did
Gunner.
there, Mel.
There was somebody on there, Gunner, wanting to know where you're from.
I'm from Twin Falls, Idaho. That was I was trying to sneak that in just a bit ago.
Yeah.
What's that? Nomad? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Twin Falls. We're just at the rim of the Snake River Canyon.
Yeah, I'm. You're about 20 miles from me or something like that. I'm in Hagerman, Idaho, and
No, he's further than that because I'm 20 miles from you and he's 20 miles from me.
okay, I'm 40 miles from him, 20 from you. What town you in there, Willie?
I'm in Buell, which is just halfway between Twin and Hagerman. So we're close to a national monument called Balanced Rock. That might let people know where Gunner's.
Yeah, I've been there. I know right where it's at.
It's definitely something to behold, isn't it, Charlie?
And I'm on the other
it's
side.
pretty cool.
From Cincinnati. Cincinnati, Ohio.
Hog Heaven is a nice place, that's for sure. I'm hoping this place is as nice or nicer. But also, he ain't on here today. I was hoping he'd get on here. There was a guy telling me about buffalo chip. Now, last time I checked buffalo chip, you had to pay your camping fee, and then if you wanted to go see a band, you had to pay that too. But he said they've changed it, and he said it's only like $20 a night for tent camping, and you get to go to all the concerts. Now that sounds like a heck of a deal, but I haven't checked it out. If you guys want to check it out yourself, because I can't swear to it.
Yeah, it wasn't like that last year because I paid to go see the Kid Rock, and it cost me $80.
Yeah.
That's supposed to include the camping.
That did include the camping? Yeah, see, I don't know what the truth on that for sure is. Maybe they changed it, maybe they didn't, but they didn't. They'd had to change it since last year because you were there.
Right.
Take it easy, Paul.
Yeah, Paul's leaving.
I don't know if he was leaving or just making a comment there, but just in case.
There he is. Hope
Thanks
you'll have a great time. Well, Paul, hop on a boat and come on over across the pond. You only live once.
More than welcome.
Yeah. You could even stay at Willie's house.
Yes.
Or my house.
I have a little yard. It'd hold 2 tents.
Yeah.
You guys
20 a night.
hit that like button also. I see we got 22 watchers, but we've only got 13 likes on my end. So you guys need to hit that like button.
Yeah. Nobody's liking it, I guess.
Yeah, maybe somebody don't like it.
23
Speaking of-
likes.
So where's Augie? Did he end up in your background there?
Nope. Augie
No
didn't
Augie.
make it.
Okay.
No.
He's a
Said he was
busy
gonna make it,
entrepreneur.
too.
There we go. Get it up here.
But
Simply
Simply
Dave
Dave
said
just said it's way more than $20 a night at Buffalo Chip, which I stayed there. I stayed at Buffalo Chip in 1990 for 2 days and one night. and it ain't nothing like it is now. So you can't even compare apples to oranges because it was a pit. It was a dirt buffalo field with outhouses that were overflowing. And at the end of each rally, their tradition was they would light them all on fire and burn them to the ground, and then they'd build them again the next year. Well, it was gross. But now I understand it's a really nice place. $20 a night seems really cheap for that spot, especially if you get to go see Kid Rock or anybody.
Right.
So,
$20 a night, you could almost pay that and pay at the campground we're going to stay at, and just go to the concerts for the $20.
yeah, you can just get your wristband for staying there.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody wants to check into it, go ahead. We're already locked in. I paid my money. Charlie's paid his money. We're locked in at
Kathmandu.
Yeah, Kathmandu this year. So, if you guys got any questions about Kathmandu? Looks like John's staying at Hog Heaven. Well, we could. There was no place for us to even stay at Hog Heaven with an RV and have any type of hookup. And the reason why we need a hookup is because you guys, I don't know if you can see that guy down there, but he's over there. He's going with us this year, and we need air conditioning for him. And so that's why we're paying $900 for the dog's air conditioning. We must like that dog.
He's a good boy.
Yeah.
Charlie likes air conditioning too.
I'm trying to find that tent camping stuff for Buffalo Chip.
Hey, John, how much are you paying there at Hog Heaven for full hookups?
Take care, Frosty. Know you got company. Thanks for stopping by. Happy Easter.
Yeah, we'll see you later, Frosty. Thank you.
Happy Easter to you all, of course.
Yeah.
Thank you for taking the time out to be with us today, too. I know there's a lot of families going on today.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be $20 to go to Buffalo Chip, because everything I see on here for one-day passes, it's a different rate based on which concert or who's playing at playing that night in concert. I've got Thursday is $60 a night. So these are all nightly prices. So it goes Thursday 60, Friday 60, Saturday 75, Sunday Sunday.
That's
Monday,
what I understood last time I was there. It was
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
I understand it. I mean, you're getting some named bands, but that's a lot of money. You're going to stay there the week. I don't even know how much that adds up to. A lot of flipping money.
Yeah. I mean, they got, I have to go back here. They have like 3 days. That's all I'm seeing right here. I know they got more than 3 days. They got the full pass. Let's see. Campground.
That's a good question for Charlie.
Early bird campground admission. August 1st through the 14th is $360. So I don't know. I mean, that says campground admission. Full festival passes.
Charlie, can you read that? He wants to know if there's any bands at Kathmandu.
Not unless we start one.
Well, we have a drummer, one of the best drummers in Idaho. We got him here.
Well, then we'll just get us some fake guitars and act like we play and let him have.
We can play air guitars.
Yeah.
Or we could just learn how to sing real well and just be like, what's that? It's some a group starts with pentatonics.
Yeah, that was kind of the thing that about Kathmandu is even they don't have no entertainment there. It's quiet. It's made to be quiet. That's what people go there for. But at Hog Heaven, they have bands, but they shut them down early enough you can still get sleep.
Yeah, I believe
Yeah.
it's midnight.
Yeah, but I just seen a deal from who was that? John just told us it's $9.50 for full hookups at Hog Heaven if you can get them.
Well,
I was shooting. Yeah, that ain't bad.
I'm paying $9.85.
Yeah,
for
I'm
10
paying
days.
$9 now. So
Yeah.
we'll see how this works out and see what we want to do next year. We're gonna, like I said, I've never been there before, and it's a lot cheaper for the guys in the tent. That's for sure. That's about half price.
Yeah.
So
And the thing I like I said earlier, year before last, they didn't have the bus. I must have been broke down. But they got that bus that'll take you downtown. It's on a schedule, and it runs every hour or something. And I don't even exactly know where it drops you off, but you can go down there and you can get home safely.
yeah, you don't want to miss that bus though. You miss
No,
the bus, you're going to be buying an expensive cab ride back home.
Yeah, I think all
You think beer's expensive there? Try to get a cab back up for 5 miles.
I think all the Ubers and Lyfts come from Rapid City. Also, I don't know if they got any right there in Sturgis.
I'd be hitchhiking home.
Maybe we ought to start one to catch all them drunks that can't find.
There
their
you go,
keys and
Gunner. You
stuff,
can
bring
make
them
some
back
money.
what they're saying.
Gunny or Willie can get a rental car and they can make money all day long so they can party
Yeah,
all night.
just what I wanted to do, go to Sturgis and work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just watching the Full Throttle. I guess Michael Ballard puts one on there every now and then, a little live, and he's all there advertising. He needs this person to do that, and that one, now hiring, go online to fill out an application. I'm thinking, I'm not going there to work. I'm not there to go to be what they call a bar back.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I'm not built to.
I think you should be a bartender. You just put little pasties on and little
Give
thong.
me some
And
pasty. You think I look cute?
Cool Whip pasties.
There you go. With your little pirate hat.
I've been asked a half dozen times to go tattoo there, and I was like, nope, I have no interest in that at all.
yeah, well, you do that at home.
Yeah, I don't want to be a cop watching cops or a dentist with bad teeth. I just want to go play. You know?
There you go.
I bet they are
Yeah,
having
you
a
don't
hard
wanna
time
go
finding
work,
people to
that's
work
for
out
sure.
there. They're having a hard time to find people to work anywhere.
Yeah.
So,
That's true. Unemployment.
You're right.
Yeah, it's crazy. So what's everybody's favorite thing to do at Sturgis? I was just curious about that.
well, go ahead. Start off.
Well, for me,
Yeah.
well, I like going and drinking beer and people watching. That's my thing. I like that the best. There's some really delicious beers down there. Thank goodness it's just not all macro brews. But maybe that's something we cover in a later stream
Yeah.
and go that route. But yeah, I just like going down and visiting with people and having a beer and just being there. First time I came over that hill, I remember Rat told me one time, he says, when you get over that hill, your hair just stands up on end. And I believe that we were coming off the 90. Was that correct, Gary?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the 90, then we got on 34, went through town or something of that nature. Anyway, but yeah.
I just got cold chills just then thinking about that.
Just
Yeah.
thinking about it.
That's
Yeah.
what I was thinking.
The same. Yeah, after the second we headed into Devil's Tower, I started getting those little chills. And then when we came into Sturgis, it was just breathtaking to see all that metal, all those iron horses. Just dig it.
It's if you've never been to Sturgis, and maybe it don't happen to everybody, but it sure happened to me, happened to Gunner. When you get to that exit, you have rode 2 days, 3 days, or 4 days, or whatever it is to get there. And if you're on a bike, especially, you see that sign. You know the fun you're going to have. You know the people you're going to meet, and you do just get that. It feels the hair stands up on your arms, back, whatever. And my favorite thing out there to do is like that, people watching. But last year, Cool Whip took us some places that I found to be awesome. And I like the rides a lot also. Cool Whip?
Oh, I really don't even know where to start on that question. But
I do. I know
mean-
exactly where I would start if I was you.
well, I can tell you that, but I mean, it's just all a journey. You know, I mean, the Black Hills are amazing. You know, and even with the little party scene you have on the side is great and wonderful, and you can have a blast doing it. But you know, I go there for the entire adventure. I mean, there's usually nothing that I do not check off on my list when I go there. I go there to starting in the morning and just ride all day, and then in the evening, I try to have my fun. I go to we go to the bars like Full Throttle or whatever, One Eye Jacks, and to check all those things off every single day it makes it amazing. And everybody there, all 500,000 people or whatever that show up for that thing, make it an experience that you could never imagine unless you actually go there and do it.
Yeah, Charlie, what do you think?
Well, my first interest has always been the riding in the area. I mean, where you can't find any better place probably to ride to get some really great views and see great things. And it's the people. I'm kind of like Gunner. I kind of like to just watch all the other fools, be fools, and I enjoy that. And that's the main thing I like about it. And then when my wife and I go, we're like on our schedule, and we don't get in no hurry. We go like last year. We all went on our ride, which was a great day, except for them fellow that got killed over there that by the Iron Mountain Road.
Mm-hmm.
But and it's just like us going back, and now is to go see some friends again. That's part of it. I just enjoy the experience. I really do. Just like everything that happens. I'm not a big bar hopper, so to speak. I mean, I will, but usually after I hop to a couple, then I'm dragging to the next couple.
Willie, what do you say?
I say Bear Mountain. We usually go in about the middle of our trip. We take an afternoon to go to Bear Mountain. And that is such a calm and peaceful place. And we usually have a fallen comrade or a family member or something that we go and give homage to on that afternoon. And after doing that, the ride that we go on, no matter where we go, is so much more pleasant. I mean, you're just totally calm before you head out to go and do something.
Oh,
I
yeah.
always enjoyed the Bear Mountain time that we would take. And
Yeah.
I'm only there for an hour or so, but it just makes the day.
Yeah,
I really like that.
It is a religious place, and you do feel it, even if you don't feel it then. You feel it when you left. And you brought something up that I wanted to talk about quickly. I don't know if you guys can see these two people. Let me get them in there.
Yes.
You all
Bones
know them. Some of you don't know these people or not.
Bones and Charlene.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're taking both of their ashes out there this year. So,
Oh.
Awesome.
yeah, that's my favorite cousin. I loved her like a sister. She died with cancer. Both of them. It's quite a while ago now, but I just got a note from her sister. She's going to bring me some ashes. And Bones went with me to Sturgis in 1996. One of my best years also. So we're going to take their ashes out there and leave them where we leave them. We can't tell you where we leave them, but most of you know anyway because you watch the videos.
Because we leave a prayer pouch is what we do.
Yeah. I got an RV this time, John, and we're hoping for 10 miles per gallon. Because we're going to take a trailer out with the bike on it. I could probably ride. I know I could ride out there. I can ride 500 miles a day, 400 miles a day. Pretty. I can do it. It ain't real easy. But by the time I get there that night, miserable all night in the tent. So, hell, I'm 71. I'm going to take it easy on myself. This is my 22nd trip out there, I think. I'd have to count them up, count my sleeve to see. But I'm pretty sure it's 22nd. So, and your 4th time. And
we'll be doing that one day.
yeah, there you go. And so that's why I'm going to trailer out. And so we won't take the pickup. The pickup got better mileage last year. It was okay. But like I said, I need the air conditioning for Hank because we're going to take him out there.
Well, the reason that I initially asked the question about what everybody likes to do is I kind of already knew the answer. I've known you guys a little bit. So having said all those things, this campground sounds like it's going to be a place to kind of reconvene and build those bonds, build the relationships that you can only have take place and occur at the campground.
Oh,
you can do everything you want all day long, but when you get back to the campground, that's where the bonds are made. And like Mr. Cool Whip, he and I have spent countless hours talking, visiting, sharing stories. Heck, even playing Xbox, for heaven's sakes. And those places are really kind of where it happens. So hopefully this Kathmandu thing, gosh, if I can get out there, I certainly will. I really kind of look forward to it every year.
Good break.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I really want Gunner to get out there because I'm going to hide in his luggage.
That's
my
big
luggage.
luggage. That's going to be some big luggage.
Well, it is a Road Glide Ultra tour bike, so I don't know.
Right.
Well, Paul from England just said he considered going last year, but lockdown got him. Well, the lockdown ain't now, so get your ass out here, Paul. That's all I can say. I'll tell you what, it'll be one of your highlights of your life you come to Sturgis. It doesn't compare to any other rally I've seen. I don't know about these other guys.
Well, I mean, I could make a whole video on trying to compare Sturgis and Daytona, but I'm not going to do that right now. But
I'd watch that one. I'd even like
it's
and
kind of like
subscribe
you
to
talked
see
about.
that one.
Yeah.
Sturgis is the greatest motorcycle
it's
rally
like
in the world.
We talked the other night. Yeah. Daytona is not a place that you can ride like you can in South Dakota. I mean, you got so many places that you can ride and see different things. Now, we didn't go to Devil's Tower last year. We went the last 2 or 3 years. But, we'll probably maybe make a trip this year just to go again. And you always see something different. And the countryside, depending on if it's a kind of a wet year or a dry year, the countryside changes so much. I mean, you can go through St. Aug, going toward the Forge,
Mm-hmm.
and it's all pretty and green one year. Next year, it looks like the prairie.
It's gray.
So it's just all kind of scenery and just so many things to see. I mean, you can see them. Mount Rushmore, I mean, I've been there a bunch of times, and it's always, we didn't stop last year, but it's just inspiring to see it. Just good to see it. And,
Never gets old.
That's what I like. And mostly what I like about all of this is we got us a group together now, and we'll like Gary said, we'll bond together, and we got the same kind of interests out there, and just camaraderie,
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And we can even include Augie on that, maybe.
Augie's a good guy. Nobody's seen him on here today, but man, he's a wonderful person, man. He's
a good human being.
Man,
yeah. I don't know if I'm going to tell the story how I met that old boy. I met him. We were lost coming into went to a gas station in Belfouche. We hadn't even made it down to Sturgis yet. We'd come up through Montana and done a lot of sightseeing. We get there, get in the gas station, we get all turned around, and we pull out on the road. Can't remember which way we were supposed to go. About that time, this souped up little black bike pulls up with a guy with a helmet on, gloves on, leathers on, everything. Couldn't even see who was in there. He pulls up and flips up his helmet, and he goes, you guys know which way Sturgis is? And we're trying to figure that out too. Two old guys say that. Now this young guy throws his kickstand down right there, gets off his bike, gets his map to come and help us. So we get together, we go on down to Deadwood. We came in the back way, went all the way past down to Deadwood, Spearfish Canyon. Great ride, guys, Spearfish Canyon. And that's how we met him. We got down there. We didn't know what color he was. We don't care what race he was. There ain't no race out there at Sturgis. There ain't no bullshit out there. And pulls his helmet off. Little brown boy, bald-headed. He's been like a son to me and Chris. You know, he's just a great guy. Why he's on here, we're going to have to spank him or something. I know. We'll hire a girl to spank him out there.
There we go.
Hey, look at that.
He's
Mr.
not
G,
bashful.
did you get that lamb taken care of or that sheep? I know how they love you.
Well, yeah. Hopefully I can get out there. I definitely want to experience more of that. It's something I look forward to every year. I've had to take a few breaks in between, but yeah, this if I go this year, it'll be my fifth rodeo out there.
Yeah, I've been out there, like I said, 22 times. You know what? There's still things I haven't done. There is so much to do out there. I haven't done the wind caves.
I've done that either.
Yeah, I'd like to go check out any. Cool Whip, you been to the wind caves?
Have not.
Yep, I'd like to go then. We went there in 2020, but everything was shut down that year, federal-wise. So, well, we've been on here over an hour, guys, and let's see what he had to say here. Oh, he had to go eat supper.
Well, he had to kill that lamb.
he had to butcher lamb. It is.
That's some fresh lamb.
Poor little guy.
Hey, if you guys aren't subscribed to Mr. G, make sure to do that. Mr. G 1965. He's got a really great demeanor, and he loves to travel the back of the dragon. I just love watching his videos. You guys would too, I'm sure.
He's got something going on. Bam, something. Write us a note there, and I'll put it on here, Mr. G, and we'll tell everybody about it. It's coming in June, I think. And I'm not going to be able to make it this year, but maybe next year. Who knows?
That's the truth.
Let's see what he's saying here.
You will if you subscribe to his what I was about ready to say Pornhub, but it's not Pornhub, it's Patreon.
Yeah, if you subscribe to my Patreon, you're gonna see things there you ain't seeing nowhere else. But yeah, tell us a little bit about that, Mr. G. I'd send you an invite to jump on here with us, but I don't know if you'd know how to do that because you are low tech but effective. He's got a BAM. He calls it BAM something or other.
Simply Dave's
I
applauding.
think they get together in June sometime, and they ride the dragon's tail or the dragon's back. I don't know which one it is. There's two sections out there. Both of those are on my bucket list someday.
It's not worth the hype. If you ask,
Ain't it? Okay, never mind. Don't go out there and see Mr. G.
I'm talking about the dragon's tail.
July 21st through the 24th, Mr. G. And what did you say the name of that was, Mr. G? What's the name of that thing? I wish all of you guys had a square in here, man. It'd be like the Brady Bunch.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That way we can hear everybody in real time.
Invite to him, but like I said, he's probably on his phone. I've never done this with him. I'd love to have him on here. Man, he's a great guy. Great to talk to. Matter of fact, every one of these guys that have commented are great guys.
Yeah, nice little community.
Yeah,
right on. It's nice to meet you guys, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tail of the Dragon there is what is that the one that Mr. G gets on? Tail of the Dragon?
He does the back.
Yeah, I think his is on the come on, Mr. G. Type that in there. Tell us what's going on.
Yeah, I'm thinking the one that's down in
VAM. VAMM is what he's saying.
There, somebody said it.
VAMM.
Give us a date and what you're going to do there.
Well, the date he said is going to be July 21st through the 24th.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he did say that. It's the back of the dragon.
Okay. I don't know nothing about that one.
And then wait a minute. They're coming. They're talking fast now. They're talking fast. Back of the dragon is
You're the man, Simply Dave.
so anyway, the VAM.
It's Highway
VAM
129.
oh, Virginia Motor Meetup. There we go. That's
VAM 22. Okay.
Yep.
Highway 129.
That's the tail of the dragon.
Simply Dave said he pulled his trailer through the tail. Do you believe that?
Dave?
I'm not worthy.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody bow to Dave.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
I have my shirt around here somewhere. How many curves are in that for 11 miles? I can't remember.
100 something.
It's something like
Somebody tell us how many curves are in that one. I know there was a whole shitload of curves in that one you and that we all went on last year.
Yeah, Iron Mountain
Road.
Yeah.
I think we were having discussions about that, how I thought Iron Mountain was way better, but Iron Mountain is more scenic if you ask me. But if you do the tail of the dragon, I mean it seems like every weekend that place is a race course.
Yeah.
That's what they say. I imagine it's probably just as scenic. It's just a matter of you trying not to get killed by bullet bikes.
Yeah.
318, says John.
Wow, that's a lot of curves.
Yeah.
That's a lot of steering on a trike.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Big Frank,
It's got a
where
couple
we're gonna be
kiss-ass
staying.
curves on it, too.
It's right there at the bottom of the screen. It's Kathmandu. It's only about 3 miles. I think we decided outside of Sturgis. Quiet campground, though, not a party campground.
Hey, we'll let you
Off of exit 34, just off I-90.
Yeah.
Across Old Folk.
Yeah. Well, now we got a 317. They must have got rid of a couple of the miles, turns. Oh, maybe he started.
There was an earthquake and a landslide.
Yeah, that's what it was. John started, John Jackson, he started 2 curves in further than John Hoffman.
That's it. Oh, okay. Iron Mountain's a blast. That's where you interviewed me. Okay. That's cool.
What
Was
was
that-
that?
was that
Iron
the one
Mountain
where
was
there
a
was an
blast. That's
accident?
where we interviewed him.
Was it last year when there was an accident and we caught
Yeah.
you walking by, maybe? I know
Well, we
you.
interviewed one guy down there right at the sign. Was that where we met you, John? Or was you up there in the big long line for the wreck? We're already over our time limit, but what the hell? Who's counting?
It's hard when you have good company.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, 5-2. Right.
Well, you guys be thinking about some other questions you want to ask, and we'll do this again.
Yeah.
We've talked about doing it again. I don't know what we'll have to talk about it, off camera, but a couple of weeks. Because
we got.
it's only 4 months away. I mean, people don't realize. I mean, it sounds like a long ways away, but there's still a lot to do and a lot to talk about. And if you ain't booked already, you better get on it.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
What we'll do on the next one, we'll put it out there. This one was just about the camping. We pretty much covered everything. I think we did. If you didn't, you can ask us. No, now we got one guy saying there's 400 curves.
That's on the back of the Dragon. On the back of the Dragon.
So anyway, this one was about camping. We're going to have, like I said, we'll have each one of these guys, except for Augie, will do one of these and sponsor it. We'll pull it up on his site. So you're going to have to join his site, these other guys' sites, to be able to tell when they're going to have them. We'll also put them on there. I'm going to put this banner on there at the bottom there. But there we go.
The tunnel. That's where you were. He was at the tunnel.
The tunnel.
Yep.
Oh, he was the guy who was riding through the tunnel. I remember him.
Yeah.
He had a shirt on. He was giving me shit about driving my bike. Right, bringing my trailer. I think that was him.
He got caught in line. That's okay. Okay. All right. Very cool. Very cool.
I remember you, John.
Wow. Lots of good conversation in here, man. Lots of good stuff.
Here we got a question from Paul over there in UK. I pulled up at Paul's house. He doesn't know this.
Hire a
But I
bike.
checked out his place of address of where he lives around that area. Man, he lives in a beautiful area. He does. But he still needs to come to Sturgis, Paul.
You pull Paul's up there.
Paul's at, yeah.
That
He has
rent a bike,
he has a
Didn't
question.
Black Hills Harley have the rental program?
Yeah, I believe the
They
Rapid
used
City
to.
Harley, Black Hills.
Yeah.
I would, if you're thinking of that, you could try
It's
this
costly.
year. But Paula, I think you would have to start at Sturgis and then just going on a circle until you could find one. I know you could probably still rent one here, 800 miles away. This late a year for this year, you'd have to get a long ways away. But out here in America, I know 800 miles is a long ways for you guys, but out here that ain't that far. So I would just start checking. Somebody will rent them. They do have it. Ah, we're losing Mr. G. See you later, Mr. G.
Yep.
Okay, you guys, sign up to all these guys' website, YouTubes. I don't have Charlie's YouTube, but he don't ever check it anyway. So,
Well, I've only made like 3 videos, so and
they were excellent. They were excellent.
you're too kind. Your check's in the mail.
Yeah.
But I've got one. It's Charlie Blood. So
Yeah. So anyway, you guys sign up for everybody's. We'll let you know in a couple weeks, 3 weeks maybe. We'll get on here and we're going to be talking about where we're going to go, concerts that are going on, what days we're going to do things, and probably a meet and greet somewhere, I think. We'll probably find a bar or someplace, and we'll just hang out there for 3 or 4 hours, and we'll all get together with you guys out there.
That'd be awesome.
Gary,
Yeah.
Gary, we have to remember we'll have our wives with us.
You have to spoil it? Yeah, if you guys got wives, bring your wives. They can meet our wives. They'll probably like them.
I mean, because Cassandra has no problem going around drinking. She's got no problem with that, as long as she's doing it.
Yeah, we gotta We
You know what? You know what she's doing right. You know what she's doing right now.
Royal Crown.
No, her and my daughter, or our daughter, and the son-in-law are on a big pontoon boat in the lake, and they done caught 2 limits of crappie. They had to come back and dump some off so they wouldn't be over the limit.
Well, we won't tell anybody you said that.
That don't matter.
Cut that part.
They can't prove it now, and they can't see it. So,
It's okay. They're just crappie.
yeah, it's crappie anyway.
Yeah, but hey, we got a message here from this guy. We'll take that message. I think we'll remember you. I think your video when I interviewed you, you ended up on
Custom paint. Was that the? Let me get this straight. This was a portrait of your dad done as an Indian. Was that you?
I think it was. Is that you,
'Cause
John?
I remember that. That was really nice.
Yeah.
If you're the same guy.
Yeah. And we're going to meet him at John Jackson, where are you staying this year? I don't know if we got a lag time or not, but maybe he don't type
Probably.
real
I
fast.
tell you, this thing sure worked good. Surprised I only had 2 bars. That surprised me.
Yeah, you're coming in great now. I told you got to hold your hands up like this to get the signal.
I did that when I started. I did that for about 5 minutes, and it worked perfect. You're right.
Now yours is cutting out, Rat. You didn't hold your hands right. Yours is cutting out.
Oh, Big Frank says he's going to see us at Sturgis. That'd be great. Where are you staying, Big
John.
Frank?
All right. Good deal. Big Frank.
Yeah. Well, guys, we better get off of here. We don't want to bore you all to death. Hewlett what? Yeah. We're going to put that on our list this year.
That's on there.
That's where he's staying. Hewlett.
Is he staying at Hewlett?
I believe that. Didn't you ask? That's the question you asked.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right.
Big Frank's staying in Rapid City.
Okay.
Right on.
Well, wherever you guys are staying, we will have a meet and greet. We'll talk about that in a future video, along with what we're going to be doing out there. Because if you don't plan it out, you're going to miss something.
Things will get better as everybody kind of firms up whether they're going to go and where they're going to be. As we get closer to that date, we'll know by the time we have one of our last chats like this, we'll probably know where everybody's going to be and what's what.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see you later, Shane and everybody. So we're going to end this right here. Goodbye, everybody.
Till next time.
Good seeing you guys. Y'all all be safe. Be safe.
Take care.